Milana Vayntrub has always been known for making people laugh. Whether it's her iconic role as Lily in the AT&T commercials or her appearances in TV shows and movies, she's built a reputation as a relatable, witty, and charming personality. But recently, she did something that caught everyone off guard, and not because of a joke or a funny skit. Milana shared a series of bikini photos on social media that had the internet buzzing, and fans couldn't stop talking. It wasn't just the photos themselves that caused a stir, but the confidence and boldness they represented. Suddenly, people were seeing a new side of her, one that wasn't just the quirky girl next door, but a woman fully stepping into her power. The photos showed Milana in a totally new light. Confident, stylish, and totally unapologetic. She wasn't hiding behind a character or playing it safe. Instead, she put herself out there in a way that felt real and fearless. Fans were stunned, not just because of how stunning she looked, but because of what the moment symbolized. It wasn't just about looking good in a bikini. It was about self-expression, breaking stereotypes, and owning your image, especially in a world that's always quick to judge women in the spotlight. Some people praised Milana right away. They saw her as an example of self-confidence and strength, but not everyone reacted the same way. Critics showed up too, accusing her of trying too hard or stepping out of the role people expected her to stay in. Some called the photos unnecessary, arguing they didn't match her usual public image. But that's exactly what made this moment so powerful. Milana wasn't doing it for approval. She was making a point that women, no matter how famous or well-known, don't have to stay in one box or play one role just because people expect them to. While the internet argued, Milana stayed calm. She didn't post long captions or fight back with words. Instead, she let the photos speak for themselves. And what they said was clear: she's proud of who she is and comfortable in her own skin. In a quiet but powerful way, she reminded everyone that you don't need permission to express yourself. For fans, it was more than just a trend. It was a statement about confidence, individuality, and not letting other people define who you are. This moment also brought attention to a bigger issue: how society still struggles with letting women own their bodies and choices. Milana didn't post something shocking just for attention. She was showing that beauty, confidence, and intelligence can exist all at once, that women can be funny, smart, glamorous, and bold without needing to explain themselves. It was a celebration of being human, being real, and not hiding from who you are, and there's no denying it. Milana looked amazing. Her fashion choices were on point, from the trendy cuts to the bright, eye-catching colors. But more than the clothes, it was her energy that stood out. She looked comfortable, glowing, and full of personality. Whether she was relaxing poolside or soaking up the sun on vacation, she brought her unique charm to every shot. It was fun, stylish, and full of confidence. Of course, this wasn't the first time Milana's had to deal with online critics. Over the years, she's faced harsh comments and even trolling. But instead of letting those voices break her, she's used her platform to talk about important topics, like body image, mental health, and self-worth. Sharing those bikini photos wasn't just about fashion or appearance. It was part of a bigger message that you don't have to hide, shrink, or apologize for being yourself. Milana's fans stood by her, cheering her on for being real and fearless. And in doing so, they helped turn the moment into something bigger than a viral post. It became a reminder of how powerful it is when someone owns their story. Milana showed that confidence isn't about perfection. It's about being honest, brave, and completely yourself, even when people try to tear you down. So, whether you saw the photos as bold, beautiful, or unexpected, one thing is clear: Milana Vayntrub isn't afraid to live on her own terms. Her bikini moments weren't just about style, they were about strength. They reminded everyone watching that confidence can look like a smile, a bold post, or simply saying, "This is me." And that kind of courage, it leaves a lasting impression. If you found this story interesting, let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that button to stay updated with more stories like this. Your support means everything!